Sarah, this is Daddy. And baby, I want to say something to you that's very important. Number one, I want to say this to you. Your mother's attorney lied about a lot of things in family court. And your daddy literally spent the whole year disproving those lies. But I was able to disprove them. He went to Child Protective Services in Boone County and just lied. Fortunately, unfortunately, I had to spend a year. I lost a lot of money, but I did it because I wanted to be your father. I'm your father. I just couldn't just let it go. I wasn't going to let it go. I'm your father. So I fought those lies. And I documented where he lied, how he lied, and won. I went back to the CPS of Boone County, and I presented the documentation to him. I didn't argue with him. I just presented documentation to him. And two things happened, Sarah. Number one, they said, okay, Mr. Severs, we'll have an administrative hearing in Frankfurt. And then I said, great. More money. Lost some more money. Had to spend time away from work. Had to spend time away from my business. But I was willing to do it for you, baby. I'm your father. You're my heart. I'm going to do it. And it wasn't maybe like a week or two before the administrative hearing, Sarah, they called me and they said, sir, we reviewed this. There's no need to have an administrative hearing. We've reversed everything. And I said, well, I appreciate that. So will you send that to me in a letter? I said, sure, we'd be more than happy to send that to you. We'll send this letter to anybody you request. Everything has been reversed. This is, I said, fine, thank you. And also, you remember Rachel Lynn, the social worker who's involved with your case? Sarah, she lost her job. And the reason why she lost her job is because she listened to your mother's attorney and didn't follow up on anything he said to her. If she had followed up, she would have found out what I was able to prove, that he just flat out lied about things. And as a consequence, she lost her job. She lost her career. I don't know what she's doing now. I hope she's recovered. Baby, let me tell you something. Number one, we're believers. We're Christians. Number one, we don't lie. The father of lies is Satan. Now, I don't know what the problem with your mother's attorney is. I don't know if you wasn't raised that way. I don't know. Obviously, he doesn't understand that biblical concept. But you do. You've been raised better than that. And I'm not accusing you of lying. But I'm just saying to you, that should teach you a lesson. Look what those lies did. It disrupted our relationship, and it cost for some young woman to lose her career. Nothing good comes out of lying. Second thing I want to say to you, Sarah, I am deeply indebted to your sister. Because as you know, or may not know, your sister named you. When your mother was pregnant, at that time your sister was the only child. So she wasn't real happy about, oh my God, I got competition now. I'm no longer the only child. So I said to her, well, Gene Michelle, I tell you what, you name your baby sister. You name her. And she named you. And she gave you, baby, the perfect name. Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, straight out of the scriptures. Jean, middle name. Her first name is Jean. My mother, your grandmother's middle name is Jean. And my grandmother was Thelma Jean. So you're third generation Jean. Connected to my family and your mother's family. And then, of course, your receivers. Because your mother and I were married when you were born. And I am forever indebted to your sister giving you the absolutely perfect name, biblical name, and the name that connected you to both sides of your family. Your sister and I didn't get along here and there, but I want to assure you that I always taught her from the scriptures. To the point to where one time a pastor actually sort of questioned her, and he came back to me and said, man, you did a good job, because she does understand basic biblical doctrine. Your sister and your mother were baptized at Shawnee Baptist Church. I didn't waste no time. When they got here from the Philippines into the United States, I took them to a church that preached the straight gospel. They shared the gospel with them. They accepted Christ as their Lord and Savior, and they were baptized. You were baptized at Southeast Christian. So I just wanted to say that to you, make that clear to you. I am forever indebted to your sister for giving you the perfect name. Don't you ever doubt that. And that's why I give to your sister to this day. She has a child now, Lily. I give to your sister because of that, because I'm forever indebted to her. Your daddy ain't got much money, you know that. But I'll give what little I can to your sister for her child because of what your sister did for me and my child, my firstborn. Here's the third thing I want to say to you, Sarah. I don't know what the issue is between us while you're not contacting your father. You know the health issues I'm facing. Recently, a dear friend of mine, Kimberly, she lost her father. It was a shock. Because last time I saw him, he's looking good. And he's shocked. Baby, we're all going to kick the bucket. We just don't know when or how. And I've said this to you in writing. Sarah, daddies don't live forever. And I don't know what's been said to you. I don't know what's going through your head right now. But I'm telling you, I'm your father. And all fathers have an imprint on their children. All fathers leave a legacy to their children. It's there. It's just there. Now, I'm going to be your daddy 10,000 years from now. And nothing going to change. Ain't no man ever going to replace that. He can try, but it'll never happen. Never. It's never happened. Reach out to your daddy, girl. Reach out. And I'm going to tell you right now how I'm going to respond. Like that father in that Bible story of the prodigal son. I guarantee you that. If Christ can forgive Peter, it's the least I can do. Least I can do is to embrace you. Of course, you're my baby. You're my heart. You're my firstborn. Of course. I ain't been too happy about the way you've been treating me for the past several years, but hey, sometimes think about how Christ must feel, God must feel when we sin and sin and sin. Think that makes him happy? No. But does he say, well, he sinned, he screwed up, screw him, see ya, hit the sticks? No. Peter, I love you, Lord, I'll never leave you, Lord, then denies the man 3 times. He's he loved deeply. He turned his back on him in time of need. But what's one of the first things Christ did when he came back? Where's Peter? And then when he saw Peter, did he chew Peter out? Did he say, hey man, screw you. You betrayed me? No. He asked him 3 times. You love me? Peter responded, yes, I do. And he said, well, man, stop all this, whatever. Self-pity, pity party. Man, pity party's over, man. I need you to go out here and do my work. If you love me, do my work. Sarah, contact your daddy, baby. Fathers don't live forever. Hospital band, baby. You know how to reach me. And then I also want you, Sarah, to share this with your mother. You make sure you share this with your mother and your sister and your mother's husband. And by the way, I have prayed for blessings on your mother's marriage to her current husband. That's what a true believer should do. And I do. I have no animosity whatsoever to your mother marrying that man. None. As a true believer, you pray for people's marriages. You pray for that. You pray that they're blessed. And I pray for your mother's marriage. I really do. But, bottom line, I don't drive all the way up there to chit-chat with him. He's an all right guy. But I'm up there for you. All right, baby. Contact your daddy. Thank you.